The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair. Walk with me all summer long. We sang a song and strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Hey, Alexander's here in Zuchen. Well, let's see. I don't know. This hour of the day, well, any hour of the day, is Susan about notifications or what? Hello, Card Retro Mint Man. Good to see you again, pal. Not just around, I'm round. I feel ya. Not actually physically. Just in case, you want to take that to the police. Fiendish Crown. Hey, Morgan. Potatoes. Spaz Dev GTA Gamer. Ed Boy Rigid Rat. Hero of Time. Brandon's in Lakita. Papi. Out of the hospital. That's good to see. Johnny's here. Holy hell, a notification. Yeah, really. Hi, Tim. Vladimir. Whoa. Vladimir Chevchenko says, I love children. That messed me up. Jake, Cloud Stripe, Rigid Rat, Vin, Laura, Nicholas, Christopher, Wolverine, Dunn. All right, so Superior Spider-Man's here. There actually did have some notifications go out. I just had a little bit of extra time this evening, and I've been having so much fun streaming with you guys that I thought I'd see how many of you would pop in and want to chat. Wow, we actually had notifications go out. What time is it? So a little after 6 p.m. here. So this one, I don't have a lot of time to stream, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a bit. So, well, tomorrow's Free for All Friday, which is going to get extra weird. But for now, I'm going to let you guys guide. What are we talking about tonight? Let me know. Hey, Shy. I got notified when I'm at work. Stupid work. Hey, Erwin, I haven't seen you in a while. Hello from Swampy, Ohio, saying that because it's 100 with humidity. Yeah, I fucking hate humidity. And boy, we get it here in upstate New York now. Worse than we ever used to. Humidity. I don't get anything else. I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. Hey, Josh. Hey, Curtis. English dub DBS superhero trailer is good. Is it? Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to do a stream, hopefully sometime next week. We'll do a stream talking all about just all the anime that's coming up this year. It's crazy how much we got going. Let's see. Jack says, I'm watching High School of Dead. It's terrible hot in Ohio. I see a lot of... We haven't been hit severely. It's warm here, but not like a lot of the country has gotten so far. I don't know if it's coming towards us or not, but holy crap. High School of the Dead's really good. Zuchan, you didn't get notified, saw you in your subscription recommendation. Well, at least Susan lets the word go out some places at some times. But that's what I'm trying to... I also like streaming regularly because it gives you guys more of an idea that I will be here on the regular. And I love the streams. I just love the camaraderie and the fun. And I'm hoping someday we can build these up enough, the streams, the attendance up enough in the streams, we can start doing some extra fun stuff. And who knows, maybe someday even get it to a point where we could have a meetup or something. Hey, Alton, good to have you, pal. Here you go. Have you seen any of the whiz going on with Vince McMahon? Wrestling has been going crazy recently. I'm not sure what you mean, pal. What's going on with it? What the fuck did Vince do now? I must have missed it. I haven't seen anything, specifically towards Vince. The last he made any significant impression on anything I've seen was with the rumors of him potentially selling, but that's about it. Mistress says, I think a heat wave is coming here, about to go from 20 degrees 66 Fahrenheit to like 100 Fahrenheit next month. Jesus Christ. I don't use Fahrenheit, but just so it makes sense to everyone. Yo! And that's the thing with moving, because we're in upstate New York, and any of you don't know, we're going to be moving to North Carolina. People say, well, you got to get used to the heat in the South. Well, as far as North Carolina, not really. It's just as bad up here in the summers now. Except you get the miserable winners too. Nice. Morgan says, I found out I've got a 3-day weekend, so I'm Gucci. Oh, and you didn't know about it? That's like the ultimate great surprise. The only feeling I think that would be similar to that is whether you're work, school, whatever your case may be, when you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I gotta get going, I'm gonna be late. And just you're about to get out of bed, you go, oh, it's Saturday. And you lay back down and you're like, oh, I am the king. Worship me, bitches. Because it just feels so good. Nacho just got off work. Who we bad touching? Each other. Clearly bad touching each other. With plenty of bad touch for all. Hey, I bunch you in here now too. Guys, what do you like to see with these streams? Fuck off, train. I can reach it. 300 yards away. I can reach it. And I'm going to hurt it. As far as these streams and things to work in the regular rotation, definitely got to do the video clip streams because those are always extremely popular. If you guys haven't seen one of those, come in for those. They're a blast. It's just everybody posting different video clips to the streams. What else are your favorite? Free for All Friday is a given. Free for All Friday has been a cornerstone of the channel for years. That's never going anywhere. Gaming, of course, is over at Twitch. But as far as that, what concepts do you like? We got the, Ask Me Anythings. We have the anime chats. Excuse me. What you guys tell me? What sounds the most fun to you guys? The train and I got to have it out at some point, Spaz Dev, before I go. Have it out. Camera cuts off right here. I might have it out right now. You don't know. Indo says it's always so goddamn hot in the South. Can't wait for fall already. Yeah, well, you're in the real South, down in New Orleans. Yeah, that's the real heat right there. Yeah, see, I'm only like gonna be dipping my toes in the South. North Carolina is just like here's the deep South. We're gonna strangle you with heat, and I'm just gonna be up here. I'm just gonna go up and just touch my toe to it. Anybody get turned on when I made that sound? Yeah, you did. Alton says, apparently an investigation is going on about Vince having an affair and paying hush money. I knew nothing of that, Alton. Really? Knowing a little bit about Vince and his overall character, and by character I mean who he is, not who he portrays, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm not calling the man guilty. I'm just saying, if it is the case, I wouldn't be even a little surprised. That's funny, Lex. We need to buy Curtis a train set for his new house so he can be nostalgic. Lex, that's one of the funniest things I've heard. I wonder if I could set up. Wouldn't that be cool, you guys? Lex has got a great idea. How can I set up? I'll have, I think, because I haven't seen it in person yet, I think the room that's going to be my little studio down there is about the same as the size as the one I'm in now. I wonder if there would be a way to get just a toy train set, a train that could go in circles and stuff and have to have a whistle. I wonder if there's a way I could get one in the background and still have all our anime and our family stuff and everything. Like, over here, I like to have Spaz Kids singing award and all that shit on there as well. That would be funny as hell. I'll have to think about that. Lick says, all my ideas are great. So how about naked streams? Yep. See, I think that's a great idea. Susan the bitch would be, no. You can't show that. And how, I want to understand, how can something that little be all that offensive? So, ooh, looks like a penis, only smaller. Who cares? Alucard says, I would like to see you kickbox with Train and Bob. Oh, Bob gets it all the time. I like the fact that Bob doesn't have arms. If Bob had arms, I wouldn't fight him as often. Willie says, I miss the anime chats. Also like the political topical streams. Yeah, I think, good call, Willie. We are going to bring back the anime chats because, again, a lot of the channel is, I know most of the anime stuff is moved to the Goosh out of necessity, our Patreon. But we still have a lot of hardcore anime fans here. And like I said, in the week coming, I want to have an anime chat just about all the... Oh, Chrome's here. And Chrome has the whole list. All the great stuff that's coming up this year. And yes, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't want to title them political because I don't want to make people feel like they have to talk politics. But as you said, topical I like, because we do the topical streams. Everybody can bring up anything they want, whatever's going on. I don't give a shit if it's related to pro wrestling or movies or my tiny penis, whatever, because that's always topical, or politics. That's fine. So I think we'll keep those definitely. Alton says apparently Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, also was involved with this. And Sasha Banks was just released too, but that doesn't surprise me, the last part. Really, Laurinaitis too? We're getting some good dirt here. I'll have to look after the stream. I'll have to look that up and get some details. I hadn't heard anything about it yet, pal. Josh says, I work in a car factory that makes car parts for Honda, Toyota, GMC, etc. And being in Ohio right now, it's like dealing with a Karen difficult. Sounds like it. Sounds like the heat is just off the charts. Oof, that kills me. That just brutalizes me. Well, as you guys can tell, if it gets that hot here, you guys can always tell because I'll apologize because I have the window air conditioner on during the stream because I have to light the room, and then I've got these 3 studio lights right here beaming down on me as well, and I don't have a need for the air conditioner today. I think too, when we get to the new place, I might try and I might run, because what I do is the videos I record for you guys every day are recorded with the same webcam I'm using for the stream. I think I'm going to switch them up and make the stream camera separate from the camera I use to record the videos, just because all the times we talk about, or something in the room or this, that, or the other. In other words, I want the live stream cameras to be more mobile. It's still, I wonder if I have a really good DSLR camera. I won't get it out. I won't get it out now because it's out. It's right over here. I don't think I can stream with that. I don't think it has Bluetooth to connect, because that would be actually perfect. Nacho says it's not heat, it's hellfire reaching the mortal plane. That's when you know it's a little on the warm side. Big Green says, wow, WWE is really stepping it up with those storylines. Damn. Dirtman Band says, I'm at work right now. Is this stream not safe for work? Oh, there's always a good chance, pal. Whenever anybody asks, I tell them, if you're in a situation where you could get in trouble for adult style content, probably better to not have it running in the background, because I can't promise you. I don't put any limits on people. The stream isn't designed to be only discussion of an adult nature, but a lot of times it goes that way. So that's the best I can answer you, pal. And I don't want anybody getting in trouble because of us. Thanks, Alucard. And AZN says, Warriors 4-2 final in a few hours. Think they wrap it up? Clay Thompson is lucky he's not a horse. Glad to see him back. Did you see that Clay Impersonator was banned? I did. I see that he got banned from the arena. I did see that, AZN. That was pretty cool. That was pretty funny, actually. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they wrap it up. I think they do. Good. Willie's got a point. He says, Lix is here. Of course, it's not safe for work. Jesus Christ. Jake says it's 95 here in Michigan with humidity, and that's Michiana. That's pronounced like Michigan and Indiana merged together. Okay, I misread. Holy shit. This is just the middle of June. Midwest Great Lakes region out there. Yeah, that's extreme. We haven't gotten anything like that yet. We've hit some low 80s. That's been it. Holy crap. Lick says, I had to work during this heat wave we have going on. Nearly stroked out, so I gave up and went home. Wow. How many, okay, just off the cuff here, how many of you guys, and you don't have to, you can if you want, you don't have to give where you live, but how many of you guys are dealing with this massive heat wave right now? Just how many of you are in an area that's getting hit by it? I'm just curious. It's even more, I've been doing so much with videos. I'll explain to you guys why in a minute after I see what everybody says. I haven't been keeping up. I'm usually pretty good about staying on top of the news, what's going on and stuff. I just like doing that. But I haven't been keeping up at all. Nowhere says fuck the heat. Rob's in it in Chicago. Nacho is. Jesus. Will be soon in Norway. Oh, that's what you said, Mister, that it's coming your way. Oh, Lost Souls in Florida, so it's a given. Yep. Hot as fuck. I watch a lot of streams from Disney, so I get you. I see that. Pretty much everybody, yeah. Morgan's in Michigan confirm it's been in the 90s. That's insanity for this time of year. Jesus Christ, gone is 95, 103 with humidity. I guess we really got lucky. I don't know. Again, it might be coming our way, but yeah, I hope something comes my way. It might be heading our way, but so far we haven't got hit anything like that. Wolverine 106. Yeah, but you're Phoenix, right, Wolverine? You're in Arizona. Only because I remember that heat. But even that, I think, no, it is June. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we used to get hit pretty hard in June down there. Hell coming to Earth is flat, though. Yeah, mister. I like that, Big Green. Not safe for work. This stream is NSFL, just like every stream. Not safe for life, for those who don't know. I kind of like that. We should start titling them that way. This stream is definitely NSFL. Sounds like a football league, though, Big Green. Yeah, it's all right. We can each name a team. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. This coming week, things keep happening fast because, again, getting ready for the move. And I have to get my car down to North Carolina. And because my wife and I want to go together in our van because we'll have my daughter, my disabled daughter, and our dog in the van. I want to be there to help her take care of everything on that part of the move. So I'm going to get my car down. We already have the place rented. So I want to get my car down there in the garage. And then I'll fly back. And I had credits on Southwest, but they expired June 27th. So I was finally able to set it up this Tuesday. I'm going to do a 12-hour drive. I'm just going to drive my car down to North Carolina. And then Wednesday night, I can get a flight back. So what I'm hoping to do is stream to you guys on the trip while I'm driving. But then I got thinking I can't read chat. I don't think the cops would appreciate that. And I don't know. I was going to say on, we had that text to speech thing, but I don't know if it works on mobile. Because I would have lowered the price to whatever the absolute lowest is so people could, if they wanted to, could put text to speech so I could hear it. But I don't know if it works on mobile. In Ohio, 92, but 102 with humidity, Josh says. This is freaking insane. Holy crap. Those are aftershocks, Michael. I'm hoping when I get down in my new setup, I can use them more often. I can only use them for streams because the Bluetooth, my router and modem are right here to my right. The Bluetooth interferes with, the modem router combo interferes with the Bluetooth, and the audio comes in all broken up. I use them for this so that I can still hear the alerts, so I don't miss, like if somebody super chats or something, I don't miss it because I can still hear that. But I only get to use them for streams. So I'm hoping in the new setup I won't have that same interference, and maybe I can wear these for making the videos as well. It would help a lot. It's a lot more comfortable. Yeah, these are the ones that don't go in your ears. They just go, they basically play the sound through the through your skull structure, which amazes me that it works because, as I've said, I am officially diagnosed with mutant size bone density in my head. So these things are working overtime trying to make a vibration there. SpazDev says it's been in the high 90s in Illinois. Luckily this weekend it's going to be cooler. However, next week's going back to 95, 99. What the fuck is going on? Going Nowhere says global warming, anyone? Could have something to do with it. I mean, you got to remember too, Going Nowhere. Ooh, we've had moments like this all throughout history. It's not unusual to get, well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's unusual, but it's certainly not unheard of to get heat waves like this. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Not that I don't believe in global warming. I believe it takes place. I just don't necessarily believe that man has as much to do with it as some do. Glenn says 112 in Phoenix. Hotter than normal this time of year. Woo, baby. That is fucking steaming. Did the UK, Chrome's here, and I know we got some other UK folks in here. UK's getting hit too, wasn't it, or wasn't it? Chrome says, want me to send you a list of all the anime announcements coming out this year for that stream? There's a lot, especially for October. You can if you want, Chrome. I'd rather, you're typically here for the streams. It'd be easier if you're just right in the stream with us, because I'm just going to leave it up to everybody to discuss what they're most looking forward to. I don't even know what's most looking forward to for me. I'm excited about, well, I don't want to get into it now because we're going to do a whole stream about it. Vin says, what part of North Carolina are you moving to, if you don't mind asking? Not for privacy reasons, totally understand. No, I always give generals. Generals. Just on Lake Norman, just, northwest of Charlotte. About 25 minutes northwest of Charlotte. Right up on the lake. I shouldn't say that. I can't afford a place on the lake. It's a couple blocks from the lake, but but close to the lake. Oh, yeah, good call. Morgan says, oh, man, I'm so excited for My Hero Academia Season 6. Yeah, and I am such a Konosuba nerd, too. I mean, there's just so much good shit. Oh, so Chrome, okay, so the UK, I've gotten I've gotten things jumbled in my mind. Who thought that could happen? I was thinking the UK had it, too, but Chrome says Fahrenheit is just 60 in UK. Lix is 80. Oh, so nothing extreme there. Oh, wow. Lix says we're going to be having 90 odd Fahrenheit over the weekend. Yo. That's crazy. Tyler says, Curtis, what's the ideal temperature for you when you're outside? Depends on what I'm doing, but typically, ideal temperature, I'm pretty good about. I have a wide range of temperatures that I do okay with. Temperature is not something that bothers me until it gets extreme. But if I had my absolute rathers, I like it on the cool side. Low 60s is great for me. But I'll go out and play basketball with the kids, whatever, as it gets into the 80s. And I generally don't put on more than a light jacket until, of course, I'm from upstate New York, a light jacket until it gets down in below the 20s. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. If it's 21 degrees and I got to go out walking somewhere significant, I'll put a heavier jacket on. But for day-to-day routine, I don't think, as a matter of fact, I know I didn't. I didn't even unpack my heavy jacket this year. I never even used it. And we had some cold days, but if I was outside, it was typically to shovel or something that was going to get my heart beaten. So I just went out in a light jacket. And at my age, the heart beating thing is always maybe yes, maybe no. Wow. Jake says, imagine being outside today smoking pork bellies, pastrami, and brisket. Had that today at work. God damn nice. I had hot dogs for dinner today. You know why? Because my wife's not here. Her and some friends of hers, there's the three of them that all have birthdays around the same time. They've been friends forever. Every year they go out to dinner. Well, we're getting ready to go, so my wife wanted to make sure they did it one more time. And so she went out, and you guys already know about my lack of cooking ability. So once my wife ain't here, it's going to be hot dogs. And I didn't even fucking boil them. I nuked them, put them in the microwave. Or it's going to be like Elio's frozen pizza, or my fat ass is driving to a fast food joint because I ain't eating anything I cook. That's disgusting. That's mean. Big Green says, I have an especially big amount of anime to look forward to because there are some series that have already come out that I simply have not watched yet. That's nice, though. There's more in the tank. More in the tank to go. Yeah, Mr. Wife Gone rules out. Oh, I make jokes about it, but I do. Yeah, I like hot dogs. You know what's funny, too? When it comes to food, and I think a lot of you guys are probably like this, I'll spend extra if something's particularly good. Hey, I like to eat. But hot dogs, I go out of my way to buy this cheapest. I don't know if they're a nationwide brand or not. They're called Bar S. They're absolute garbage. You get 8 of them, literally, for 99 cents. I go out of my way to buy those because I bought the expensive Oscar Mayer ones. All of them. Who am I trying to think of? The Nathan's dogs. All the more expensive ones. I like those cheap ass, You know it's all pig anus and stuff like that mixed in there, but I freaking love them. If my wife picks up, and she doesn't anymore because she knows better, if she picks up like the expensive hot dogs, she goes, "Oh, let's have these for tonight." I'm like, "Nah," and I walk over to Dollar General and I get an expired pack of Bar S. Excuse me. Leader says, "I don't buy cheap ones, but I don't put much on mine. Everything I eat is plain. I'm not into condiments." Like Rocky said, condiments, I never use them. Yeah, I just like the taste. See, Steven agrees. He says cheap hot dogs are the best. Yeah, again, I go out of my way. If we're gonna have hot dogs in the fridge, I go through the rack, and if I can't find that cheap ass Bar S stuff, I'll go to a different store. I love them. Klaus Scheif says, "What did I come back to? You never know here. You just really never know." Chrome says, by the way, Square Enix just announced, it's Enix, isn't it? Square Enix just announced new Final Fantasy VII remakes. They're going to bleed that game dry. FF7 Remake Rebirth for PS5, which is part 2, and Chris Core Reunion for all platforms. I know that's a legendary game. 10 is the one I played the most of in the Final Fantasy series. Glenn says, pineapple goes on pizza. I'll die on this hill. Well, you guys know what I think about it. But, now, in fairness, I hate pineapple, period. So there's no way I'm going to like it on pizza. Whereas a lot of other people like pineapple, but agree with me that the idea of putting it on pizza is just wrong. But me, it's like, no, get that pineapple shit away from here. Besides, it's a fruit. I don't want to eat a fruit. If I can go buy fruit, it means I got enough money to go buy a donut. Big Green says, weird hill to die on. Coconut pineapple pizza mistress says, no. And I love coconut, but no. Oh, you think so, Lix? Lix says, well, congratulations, Curtis. You played the best one in our True Gamer. I like that one. I played it years ago. I mean, when it first came out. But what I remember about it was the Blitz Ball. I just thought that was really cool and really fun. But yeah, 10's the one I definitely played the most of in that whole series. Brandon says, get that pizza off my fucking pineapple. Rigid Rat says, nothing beats pepperoni pizza. I always liked pepperoni pizza. That's something I had to ease off of. Not because I grew to dislike it, but because I'm an old piece of shit. And now certain foods just bother the shit out of me. Never used to happen. I had an ironclad constitution, man. I don't have a wide variety of tastes, but whatever I did want to consume, I would consume that shit. Not anymore. Freaking pepperoni will give me like such bad heartburn and stomach discomfort, and it's a bunch of foods like that now. KFC gets to me. Even Fritos. I always love Fritos. I don't eat them hardly anymore because every once in a while I'll eat them and I'll get that sick feeling. God damn it. Ew. Mistress says, I've seen some really weird pizza. That would work. I've seen some really weird pizzas from UK with random food on it, like beans. Bean pizza? Ew. Oh, but what I was starting to say earlier, too, because I got sidetracked. When I get down to North Carolina, I will either make some videos or live stream from the new house so you guys can see it. And I'll give you guys an idea of what we're thinking of setting up in there. Edgar says, Curtis, you should watch All-American Style Pizza Hot Dog from Korea on YouTube. I want to go to South Korea just to try that dish. It looks delicious. Really? All-American Style Pizza Hot Dog. I have limited taste, but I can't, just from the sounds of it, Edgar, I can't throw that one out. Because I like hot dogs, and I like pizza. You know what they have? I think they took it off the menu. Probably too many people died of heart attacks in the restaurant. But there is a restaurant in Disney World in Hollywood Studios called Sci-Fi. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little kitschy restaurant. The rub is you're sitting in cars at a drive-in theater. And the drive-in theater is playing just these all old, horrible trailers from these absolutely brutally bad horror movies. It's a really neat idea. But when I first went there, they had a hamburger hot dog. Big roll, big hamburger, set on top of a big-ass hot dog sliced on the bottom. First time I went, I had that with some fries. Again, especially back then, I can handle anything. That one almost took me down. I walked out of that restaurant and I was like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. It was close. But god damn, it was good going down. I don't think they have that on the menu anymore. Again, I don't know how many deaths is too many, but they must have found out. Hey Philip, good to see you, pal. Let's see. Cheese stuffed crust pizza is amazing. Spaz Kid likes it. Irish potato. Again, me with my pizza is pretty much the only thing I eat that has cheese on it, but the cheese in the crust is too much for me because generally, again, I don't even like cheese. Irish potato says I can handle anything except Taco Bell. I can handle Taco Bell every so often. Now, my toilet bowl, not so much. That it gets all, oh, what are you doing to me? I'm melting and all that shit. But I handle it. I guess you call that handling it. Chrome says I got a ton to see soon. Urasei Yatsura, Bleach, Chainsaw Man, Urumakun, Tokyo Mew Mew, more Spy X Family, and Comey Can't Communicate. Yeah, there's again. It is a really promising year in anime. We'll have a stream about that. Again, I'm going to be gone Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'll try and get it in this coming week where we have a stream just about all the great stuff that's coming up. H-Man says, happy midnight, old man Curtis Golden's alter ego. Yeah, I know. Whenever somebody says that, it's like you look around. There's a lot more of this. I don't know. And with him making stirrings again, there's a lot more to this whole Golden thing than I think most people realize. Yeah, let's not talk about him. I'm having a good day. Rigid Rat says, nothing like a cheap wiener in your mouth. Those are words to live by. I wouldn't mind having that on my tombstone. I completely agree. AZN says, Little Caesars, part-time in college. 3 guys stuck making pizza on weekend night. We smoked in back one night. We ran to front late, burned all our pizza. Oh, shit. I just had, as a matter of fact, it's funny you bring that up, AZN. We don't have any Little Caesars around us. So a few months ago, when we went down with Spaz Kid and his girlfriend, we drove down to, or flew down to North Carolina to check everything out when we're making final decisions on whether or not to go. And they had a Little Caesars there. That's the first time I had it. It was really good. But they didn't burn it. I don't know. That might have changed my opinion. H-Man says, will Golden travel with you to your new home, or will he just follow the car covertly? I don't know. I'd like to give you good answers on Golden. You might be able to, from the way I understand how things work, you might be able to get more details from Spaz Kid. Oh, and Spaz Kid's running, if you guys didn't see it, is running the gaming channel. So if you guys haven't been over there, go check it out. He's got 4 different departments he's going to be doing for gaming related videos. He's got a really good idea over there. I think it's going to work out well. It's just Spaz Boys Gaming, but he posted the trailer to one of his nights, which is going to be Wednesday Night Fights. It's a WWE game where you can have him download your own character and he'll put them in the tournaments and all that stuff. But of course the trailer was him versus me, and I don't even have to tell you guys what happened to me. Same thing that happened to me in real life all the time, though, in fairness. Alucard says, were you and Golden former butt buddies? I wish it was just that uncomplicated. That would be a lot easier. Well, yeah, you said former, so yes, easier. Rover says, hi, Curtis. No notification. But I just decided to surf the interwebs after finishing work at 11 p.m. Good job, I guess, or I'd miss your glorious face. Well, thank you, Rover. I was going to make a video about it. I probably shouldn't. I was going to make a bitching video. I was going to complain because I just got a thing from Twitch. And I didn't know they did this. I guess you can fill out details about the streamer you just watched. And so I get this thing and said, hey, I just want to let you know, your viewers from last week came through and said that the thing that they most perceived of you or most enjoyed about you was, and it says relatability. I think that's fair, and it makes me feel good. I I would like to think that you guys think I'm relatable because, again, a community element is what I've always wanted to have here, and you can't have it if you're not seen as relatable. But I got thinking about it. It shouldn't have been first. The number one thing should have been sexiness. And I'm a little pissed off. It's clearly sexiness. Relatability, that's good and everything, but look at this. I'm a little bitchy about it, I gotta tell you. Hey, Jester! He says, Little Caesar's hot and ready. Is it good? I said it's hot and it's ready. I didn't say anything about good. There was no promise of quality. I said it'd be fucking hot and it's ready. Take your shit and get out of here. Lick says, you're very relatable. I also have naked women in my basement. Oh. Well, what time do I come over? I want to relate to the naked women in your basement. Chrome says, American-inspired Korean food just sounds weird, honestly. Fruit pizzas and pasta made with hot dog pieces. There's a Korean fast food place in town now. I'm curious, but unsure of trying it. See, just what I know of Korean food or Asian food in general, you guys know me, I can't handle any spices. So that usually just leaves me right out. Jake says, at least when you move to North Carolina, you'll be in the same time zone. Yeah, I'm not switching time zones. Staying right on the old East Coast. Edgar says, I like Little Caesars too, but some people that don't tell me to just put cardboard with pizza sauce in the oven. Same thing. Oh, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, I agree with you, Edgar. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it's not my favorite pizza I ever had, but it's certainly something that, if again, as we're saying, if it's quick and easy, yeah, I'd go get a Little Caesars after having it that once. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was bad at all. No, rigid rat. Did you hear about the guy who evaporated? He will certainly be missed. Ha! That's fucking funny. Rover says, hi, Hitch. No, Rover didn't say hi, Hitch. Hi, ho. Rover said, someone I knew told me that Chinese food isn't as good as British U.S. Chinese food. I have no idea on what grounds you can make that judgment. Well, always made me laugh. I don't think Wolverine... Did Wolverine pop in at all? I don't know if he was in this stream. Wolverine is Indian heritage, and he's always complaining that Indian food sucks. That always made me laugh, too. He wants some beef, which I can identify with. Spazdev says, I still got a drive-in theater around me. Yeah, we have one up here. Every summer I go to it. I love it. It's a great experience. In 2020, I got to see Raiders, Back to the Future, and Empire Strikes Back, which were all awesome. We haven't been in ages, but yeah, we have one not too, probably, I don't know, 10, 11 miles from us. Yeah, but we haven't gone to it in a long time. I didn't even think about it. Nowhere says, Curtis, do you like Domino's Pizza? Used to be one of my favorites. Years ago, I used to be a regular at Domino's. I had their phone. I still remember their phone number. The local one is like 11, 12 miles from here. I still remember their phone number. I called it so much. And then way back, probably 25 years ago, they switched their sauce. They switched the recipe, and it was fucking nasty. And I've had it twice since then, and it hasn't gotten any better. The one time I told you guys about when I was coming back from the wrestling show, and there was a Domino's still open. It was in Lake George, New York. I was coming back from Vermont. I got that pizza, and I literally, because I was pissed, I threw it out the window of the car. It was so freaking nasty. Oh, my God, it was gross. So, no, I haven't been back since then, and that was a long time ago. Chrome says they took the original FF7, chopped it up to sell it in 3 parts. Then there's all the spin-offs and tons of mobile games. Oh, also, it's not a remake anymore. They pulled a bait and switch on people. Jesus Christ. You're right. They are trying to milk that franchise to death, aren't they? They're just like, I don't care how dead you are, horse. I'm going to beat you with this fucking bat. Spazdev said, pretty much like all pizza places, but my favorite is Little Caesars and Monocal's. Yeah, well, my favorite's down in Disney, so Chrome's gonna get to eat that pizza again probably before I do, because she's going in October. Oh, I'm gonna be jealous. Philip says, last day of Essentials of Construction tomorrow. After that, I start working for a landscaping company. Cool, Philip. Cool. Congrats. Tsunami says, what is D-Pouch up to these days? Has he OD'd yet? You know what, Tsunami? We don't see anything of D-Pouch anymore. Since Golden became more prominent around here, everybody else is scattered. Again, fuck off, Train. Not proven, but I'm pretty sure he killed Jingles and Joe. That would make sense. Surprised he hasn't killed me yet, to be honest with you. Thank you, Big Green. Big Green says they clearly didn't ask me because I would have said sexiness on the poll. Thank you. Well, I say relatability. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, you're very relatable. And I do. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you guys think of me that way. But it shouldn't be number one. Sexiness. Raw animal magnetism. You think Twitch would kill my channel if I started doing them shirtless? No, wait, don't they have fucking, they have hot tub streams going on over there all the time and everything, right? Yeah. Just because I'm probably more gross than those people, there's no reason to slash me down. That could be too. Wick says, I thought D-Pouch died of chlamydia. That's entirely, I'm not going to throw anything out there as an impossibility. Alucard says, I refuse to believe Jingles died. He was too much of a badass train wreck and clown ass kicker. Yeah, but I don't know, Alucard. He didn't. I wouldn't bet a dime on him against Golden. It's just a whole literal different world. And well, you never know. As these things unfold, you guys may understand more of what I mean. Excuse me. Alzy says, Meat Canyon is so fucked up. By the way, fuck off, Train. He is in the most delightful way. I love the way Meat Canyon's mind works. When you got somebody, I've always said this about Papa Meat. When you watch one of his videos and you know he's going to go for the creepy angle. So when you go in there knowing that's the idea, when he can still creep you out, that's actually saying something. Because it's almost like you have defenses up against it. But it still makes you go, ooh, ho, ho. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's just like now with watching Boondocks. You know that Ruckus is going to say just insanely horrible things. And yet they're so terrible, when you watch it, you still go, oh, Jesus, no. It's just freaking brutal. He's an amazing character. D-Pouch is probably still stuck figuring out how to have his new logo design printed. Yeah, Chrome. Yeah, that was the last we saw of him. Could be. Meat Canyon is a genius. I agree, Tyler. He really is. I mean, that is genius. Because you got an audience out there, as I said, that's already, they know damn well that you're going to go for creepy. And yet you can repeatedly go above and beyond what we all expected. Boondocks is fucking amazing, Vin. I love it. It's been so much fun. I just finished season 2, and it really picked up in season 2. I love all the characters, everything in that. But Ruckus is just, again, he's just so bad. The things he says, I mean, you go in there knowing he comes on camera and you're like, okay, brace yourself, but you're never braced enough. Really? Big Green says, can't say anything about American or UK Chinese food, but German Chinese food is the bomb. Really? Yeah. Excuse me. Jake says, you know what's sad? On a video talking about the animal that kills the most humans is a mosquito. Really? There were so many people in the comment section saying mosquitoes aren't animals, they're insects. Some people don't do sets and subsets well, Jake. They don't do them at all. I didn't know that. That makes sense, though. I can't say that I'm surprised by it. I didn't know that, but yeah, when you think about it, it's not surprising. Rover says there was a fish and chip shop near where I stayed last year and did made-to-order pizzas. Weird, I know. They were stringy, cheese, and delicious, but so greasy I could feel my heart slow as I ate. Sometimes things like that are so good, but so bad, especially as I've gotten older. And that's why I've been working out again. And my plan is, I always like having something to pursue sports-wise. You guys know I was playing baseball again a couple of years ago and stuff. Well, excuse me. with having so little hamstring left in that right leg, I'm very fortunate that what I put my body through all those years in wrestling, I mean, I took some horrific beatings, that I'm up and walking around doing whatever I want. I don't have a limp. I don't have any aches and pains, I think, outside of what a 60-year-old would expect to have. I'm very fortunate. So I don't want to participate in a sport where I'm just tempting to rip off the rest of that hamstring. Because if I do, I'm going to be walking fucked up the rest of my life. So I'm thinking, because I'd always enjoyed it when I go down there, I think I'm going to get back into powerlifting. See how far I can go at this age. Because again, you use your hamstrings for the squats, of course, but it's mostly quads. And if I get really heavy, I can wrap up that hamstring and protect it. What's going to tear it is if I play a sport that involves a lot of running, really stretching it out. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to see. I have no idea because you guys have seen me work out here. I do it all with dumbbells. So, excuse me, sorry guys. Being back on Olympic weight sets again and stuff, I want to see how much I've lost. Last time I worked on the bench, an Olympic bench 6-7 years ago, I could still do 2 1/4 on the bench like 9, 10, 11 times. I haven't done squats in years. Deadlift I could still do close to 400. So we'll see how much that's all taking a beating. Glenn says, you excited to watch my Dolphins win the Super Bowl, especially with trade acquisition Tyreek Hill. 2 are going to be great this year too. I think Glenn, obviously quarterback is the pivotal position in football. But I don't think anybody any more so than the Dolphins. I think they will live and die with how Tua plays. If you're right, and Tua doesn't even have to be elite. If he's above average, I think the Dolphins win that. I shouldn't say they win that division. I think they make it interesting with the Bills to see who wins that division. But I do think they make the playoffs. If Tua ends up being so-so, then I don't think they have as much of a shot. But yes, with the talent they have around him now, sky's the limit. King of Ices, Hayuga says, would you ever be interested in playing Persona 5? Well, it's funny you brought that up. We were just talking about it in one of the last streams. I have that game. Spaz Kid had told me some time ago about how cool it was, so I bought it on Steam. I have it. I just want to get through, because if I game, it's used almost always on stream. I want to get through playing Resident Evil Village again, and then I'll be looking for something new. So I may, because again, Ices, I have it. I have the game already downloaded and everything. Charmax says, Curtis reminds me of my dad a lot, especially his humor. He passed away some years back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It makes my day to watch your vids, much from a fan. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I'm sorry to hear about your dad. Yeah, I lost my dad 19 years ago now. I know what you feel like, what you're feeling. Glenn says Tua got an improved O-line, much improved, better run game. Yeah, an elite receiver core. That's what I mean. He's going to make a lot of people apologize. That's what I mean. There's no excuse for him. That's the only thing. The pressure is on him because with that offense he has around him, they should be really good. If he plays really well, I think it's them and the Bills. I know everybody's still Chiefs, Mahomes, blah, blah, blah. I think it's them and the Bills if Tua is an excellent to elite level quarterback in that frame. I think it's those two. Milog says, does Golden have a grand plan? Is he going to raise money to buy a stunt plane and rent a pilot so he can piss into the clouds and give everyone a golden shower? Please don't give him any ideas, Milog. From things that are said and stuff, he knows a lot of what goes on around here. Don't help him. Lick says, whoever said that is correct. British Chinese food made by Indians claiming to be Chinese is better than actual Chinese. I like that. Shit, guys, I got to go. Like I say, I didn't have a lot of time to stream tonight, but thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me in this stream. I was wondering if anybody would be around. We had a hopping stream. I had a great time. I've been back into, we've been streaming on the regular again. I just get so amped up for it. I just have such a good time with this. And I just got done my editing for the day. It's going to be long days because, as I said, I got 2 days coming up where I'm going to be gone, going back and forth to North Carolina. So I get everything I need for the YouTube channel and the Goose, the Patreon, done ahead of time. So I've been doing a lot. But I just looked at the clock, like, shit, I got a little time left. My I got to go downstairs at 7. Our staff with my daughter goes home, and I have to sign her out. But I figured I had a few minutes. Thank you so much for all you guys coming in. And yes, we'll talk more about Golden. And my guess is you'll probably see him. I'm thinking just from things that have been said and stuff, and the whole thing at the end of the last video, the video about the wall in my house and everything. So we'll see what happens. But guys, thank you. Again, I truly appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I truly appreciate y'all giving me all these laughs and just the friendship. I mean, this is the best. And tomorrow is Free for All Friday. If you guys haven't been before, you have to stop in for Free for All Fridays, and I'll see you guys all there. Oh yeah, and the sticky stuff will flow. Oh, it will flow, and it will be sticky, and it'll be glorious. See, I dragged that S out because it gives it a little extra sexiness.